Mustard Knuckle.
Hello everybody, Mustard Knuckle back again, heading out in the Panzer 3M with the side skirts and the different exhausts and the stuff and the other stuff and a couple things. We'll go history gameplay and we'll see what happens. Alright, so this thing had a 50mm cannon, pretty good pen. It could do a lot of things. The Panzer 3 is a pretty interesting vehicle. Let's see, they started designing it. Take a shot. Started designing it in the early 30s or so, mid 30s. A little bit of a competition to decide what they were going to do. There were several different entrants, and the Panzer 3 was initially going to be developed as a fighting vehicle. So this was going to be a tank-to-tank kind of deal. But then as time went on, that changed, and we'll get to that in a minute. But the 50mm gun was a pretty good gun, and that was a variation. I mean, this is the M, right? So they went from A to M, and needless to say, there were a lot of advancements during that time. A lot of stuff in suspension, road wheels, things like that. They changed a lot of things as time went on. Common theme, right? This M model, they added these side skirts, and I think one of the things they're for is for like the automatic. Whoa. That was close. Holy cow. The high velocity guns that would be out in the field, you know, the larger caliber. So it needed just a little bit because the tank hull wasn't strong enough on the sides to withstand those. So they added this little bit of armor on there, as well as for the high explosive, the anti-tank shells that had a really low fuse sensitivity. So they'd hit that outer panel and explode instantly before they actually got into the hull of the tank. I'm pretty sure that was the basic idea. There we go, finally got a hit. Hey, that was my favorite tank there. Well, oh wow, that was lucky, incredibly lucky. Holy cow. I'll take the M24 out, even though it's my favorite, but you know, whatever. So those side skirts, I think they were kind of multi-purpose in that regard. You got the little extra on the sides for the bigger caliber machine guns that could come at it. Plus you got, not too worried about that whirlwind at that range. Plus you got the those high explosive anti-tank shells. Doggone it. Oh, come on. Oh, that was my chance. Missed it. Because those explosive shells, they'd explode instantly out here on this armor before they got into the hull, like I said. So that was kind of the idea. Huh. That's one of me, I think. Now, the big changes in these as they went on was the suspension. They went from leaf springs to a torsion bar suspension, which torsion bar they used on the Panther and other stuff, I'm sure, I can't remember, but the idea of it's fairly advanced, and you have to be able to produce metal in order to do it the right way, because you got to be able to produce metal at the right density or strength to provide the right ride quality. So it's kind of a big advancement along the way, but there's other ones. There's some Swedish tanks that used it and stuff like that, but that's what they went to on this. What's this game doing? Wow. Casemate coming in this far, it's dangerous. Let's see. So, like I said, this thing as it started, this guy, oops. It was designed to be like a combat tank, and the Panzer 4 with that short little gun it has. You guys might remember seeing that in the game. 75mm. I'm just gonna keep shooting this guy. 75mm. It was low velocity, high explosive. So the idea was it was gonna shoot into soft targets like machine gun emplacements or whatever, you know, and things that high explosive would work to clear a path for the troops. Well, as time went on, obviously, then the KV-1, the T-34 showed up, and this Panzer 3 couldn't handle it anymore. So they had to. That was pretty cool. A little bit. I wish I could have gotten that kill myself, but teammates are good. Nope. So as time went on, this thing couldn't handle the tanks anymore, so they had to switch to a bigger gun on the bigger turret of the Panzer IV. Huh. Oh, right in the side of the track. A little higher. Or lower. Whatever. The Panzer IV had the bigger turret, so it was able to accommodate the bigger guns. And so that's why they switched to that, because they could put the bigger gun in it that could actually destroy or get through a T-34 or a KV-1. And then that relegated this back to infantry support, which was the opposite of what was intended to do originally, but that's what was needed, and that's how they adapted this tank. Golly, that's twice I've... Oh gosh, so close. 2 times getting hit. That's crazy. See the round go right through the sight there, or through the scope. So that's kind of how the progression of this went. They added road wheels, they changed the suspension, they changed guns, they changed all kinds of things on them. It was a really versatile platform, and it was so versatile that even after it wasn't used as a tank anymore, they used it later on in other vehicles. I can't remember specifically any, but right off the top of my head. But they switched and they started using them for other things because the hull was good, the engine, the powertrain, all that stuff was good. This thing had 300 horsepower on a V12. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna try to toss these bombs. There's no way I'm making it in there. Now this will be interesting to see where these land, because I was generally pointing at that group of vehicles over there. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to get there or not, but our sight wasn't even there yet, but I tossed them, so let's see if they actually make it. Look at, oh, there goes one. Oh, got somebody. That's cool. Oh my gosh, another round just went right over me. Oh! Now, one of the shortcomings of this thing is this tall crew hatch on top, which is the same problem. 2 shots off of him. Oh well, got some stuff there. It's the same problem the other Panzers have. That hatch right on top is an easy shot from anywhere, really, and it'll take out the commander every time. And with the bigger shell, it'll take out even more. So sometimes when you think you're hidden in one of these, the top of that thing will be sticking up. Have a shot on him? Nope. And that's what I got earlier on the other Panzer. Golly, I always get them confused. The other Panzer that was coming in, he was down on that hill, and he left that sticking up, so I was able to get it. I've only got 1 round here. Holy cow. I fired a lot of rounds. Now, normally... Oh, they finally got me. I'm out of ammo. Okay. Well, now what? I don't want to go over to A. The game's almost over. By the time I get there, it'll be done. Oh. Well, I'll use smoke. Whatever. Well, this is going to be fun. I'm just going to sit here while I repair and switch crew members. Maybe I'll get a plane or something in the meantime, but... makes for an entertaining video. Just a big smoke cloud and me sitting still. I know this is what you guys all click on the videos for. That guy's trying to find me. This is kind of entertaining though. How many guys? I've still got a bunch of guys. Just started a fire, so we're gonna be good to go once we get back in there. Let's see. I'm not gonna be able to catch him. We'll go in here. We just got guns, so we'll look for some soft targets, some open top vehicles or some anti-aircraft, things like that we can actually have a chance to do some damage on. And on the anti-air, you know, these guys, I try to rain some in there and just see if I can take out the gunner from a distance. There we go. I got a bunch of guys on there. Well, now I'm right behind this guy. He's turning this way. I'll cut inside of him. Oh, this should be... Here we go. Hey-o. All right, sweet. Oh, I got the pilot. Hate it. Feel bad. Well, I don't feel that bad for him, but it stinks when the pilot gets taken out. Alright, so from a distance, there we go. And now that Whirlwind's still over here, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to him. I don't have time. Can I? Nope. Oh, I took a couple shots there. Thought maybe, but anyway. Alright, so back in the vehicle here. I've just been sitting up here basically trying to cut guys off from getting in there, and it's been working out pretty well. I'm kind of surprised how many guys from their team came over this direction toward the little village or whatever there, rather than just going to A. Lately, I've been doing those rush the point videos. Oh, I forgot I'm out of ammo. Oh well. I've been doing those rush the point videos. Hopefully you guys have been watching those constantly. From the numbers, it appears that nobody's even aware they exist, but On the rush to point ones, I try to get the team to join me just rushing into A. And it's been pretty fun. Sometimes you get a bunch of guys to do it. Sometimes it's like, and it doesn't work. Which, of course, I'm not going to show you the ones where it doesn't work, because that's not any fun to watch at all. So there's no history in those. It's just like bang, bang, bang. It goes pretty fast. But if you see Rush the Point, feel free to watch it. Maybe like it. Maybe comment. Maybe share it or something. I don't know. Do whatever you do with videos that you like on that one. But anyway, that's it. So that's it for this game. Panzer 3M. And what do we get? Oh, a bunch of backup vehicles. Boring. All right, let's see. How do we do? 6 kills. Couple planes, 1 plane, 4 assists, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, 11 to 6. Okay, well, that's how we dominated that game. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck, have fun. We'll see you in the next one.